I met her like before finishing the year, and I was sharing with someone in the last class about how important it is to know her, because she has something that is really ahead of what we have right now, which is the hashtag. And what I learned from her is the hashtag is not like hashtag I'm taking a coffee, hashtag I'm outside of the store, hashtag I'm in the movies. Hashtag for a business person is more important than just wherever. We need to be more smart when we use the hashtag, and we need to buy a hashtag like when we bought a .com or .net. It's going to be something that is going to be kind of our signature. If we really work smart in this, she can help us with that. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Right on the money, and plenty more. Yeah. So
Okay.
thank you very much.
And we are recording her.
Okay, great. I can't wait. I'm trying to do my best. I have panic attacks usually when I get in front of the camera. I'll just get that one out right now. But so I'm Jennifer Salzberger. I've been doing search engine optimization since 2001. I've been Google certified since 2001 for Google AdWords and pay-per-click. And out of that, to try to give a value add to my clients that I consult, I was trying to figure out a value add in 2013. So that's how hashtag vidit was actually born. And what that means, come on in. And what that means, we're pretty low key here, just come on in. What that means is, by taking a hashtag and a video and coupling them together, I had found an excellent search result on Google. And it didn't require using money for pay-per-click, and it didn't require using a ton of money every month to pay someone like me to help you get your brand there. It required a video and a hashtag keyword. And the reason I chose the hashtag is because Twitter was trending faster than anything else. And now today, it's the most widespread adopted symbol in the world. So if you want to learn anything or know anything about the news, you can go to Twitter and type in the hashtag that you're searching, and you can see what's trending. So what Martha was saying about having a hashtag like you had a URL was that if you have a hashtag or a keyword that you want to be found for or trend on, you can start using it now. And what we do is we teach you how to use that in your business, put it in your website, put it in your marketing materials. Make sure it's part of your brand, so when people are searching for that word or topic, you start showing up everywhere you want to be, and you're a choice for them and your business. Does that make sense? So the first thing that I want to do is tell you what's on the table. Of course, we have some pricing there because everybody asks that question, so I try to let people know that it's there. No need to look at that at this moment unless you find what I'm going to tell you interesting. The other thing is important, though. It's a 3-page worksheet, and what I've done is I've copied it. If you take one of those, my information's there and you have my business cards. But why it's there is because if you call me and you say, I have this 3-page worksheet, I will schedule out a 30-minute time with you to make sure that you have all of those things completed for your business, because I believe through my 17 years experience with digital marketing, you need to have those things completed at a minimum. And if you don't, those things on that paper are largely majority free, if you will, as long as you understand. If not, you would probably have to engage me or someone else you know to help you accomplish those things. But that's the foundation that you need in order to achieve excellent digital marketing online today. So that's my gift for you guys having me here. 30 minutes to anyone that wants to take advantage of it. And then I also gave you a little novelty gift as well, if you'd like. So all that's out of the way, and my presentation is short. You are more than welcome to ask questions during. We have a very small group here. I usually ask you to have them at the end unless there's something that just can't wait. But it's about 12 to 15 minutes max. And it is a show and tell, so everybody can engage. If you have questions, just let me know. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is, what is hashtag vidit? It is a patent-approved video marketing SEO platform that I invented personally. I'm not repping anyone else, so you're looking at her. They say the best person to talk about your business is the person who's made it. We use the keyword search paradigm with today's sophisticated algorithms to present the best Google search result. So if you didn't know, every day Google goes out to Twitter. They made a legitimate partnership in February of 2015. Every day Google indexes all the tweets that are trending on Twitter, and then they bring them to Google search engine to give the best search result. So when we talk about video and hashtags, it's actually a national search result. So typically people market local to the market that they're in. So the best example I can give to explain that is if I'm in Pennsylvania and I'm searching for Scottsdale real estate, and I search Scottsdale real estate, and my client shows up hashtag Scottsdale real estate. We can prove and follow with our platform that the person clicked on their video and how long they stayed there, and then they can tell me if they called them. We were able to prove that they closed, a couple of deals, whether it be a rental property or a personal home for that particular customer. So in 2 months, they sold $27,000 worth of revenue to them. Our platform is very affordable. It's like $129 a month for what they were paying, if that makes sense. So it's very easy to see the whole way through. So we have a dashboard, and we help you incorporate Google Analytics to that as well. So why does your business need hashtags? 34% of individuals search or follow a hashtag that's given to them to find out about a brand or a category that you want to be found in. So I'm going to say that again. 34% of people search. When I started 4 years ago, only 7% of people searched. And I used to say, would you like to be in front of 100% of those 7% of buyers? And everybody would say yes. So now no one can tell me that they don't want to be in front of 34% of the market that's searching with hashtags. It would be ludicrous to ignore that market that's available to you. So no other mechanism, and I said this earlier, has had the same speed or widespread adoption as the hashtag. And like Martha was saying, hashtag I have my coffee. Well, all that's fine and well on social, but if you had a hashtag that was talking about Martha's radio show or being a first-time home buyer in her case, and people found you when they searched those words, that would be very powerful to her business. So that's why I'm here today. So it creates brand recognition, increases your social reach, as well as on the internet, meaning every search engine, and I'll show you that in just a second. It creates customer loyalty because other people will retweet your hashtag or share your tweets depending what social mechanisms you use. And then it creates instant gratification. So it's no longer, I'm going to spend all this money on SEO, then I'm going to take pay-per-click and I'm going to promote it, and then I'm going to hope that I have a video that's there when the customer comes to my website, and then I hope they stay on my website because I have to have a call to action there. Now we're just cutting out all the BS. We're giving them the instant video with your message that you want them to know about your business, and it's instant gratification. Who here likes instant gratification?
Everybody.
Right? Is there anything else that we like more than that today? So before we go live, I am connected to the internet, correct? I should have asked that and I forgot. I think he already confirmed that.
Javier?
Yeah, we are. I think we are. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're good. Sorry for not double checking that prior to. But before we go live and I show you an example, I want you to know, and this is very important to understand, it works the same way on a PC as it does on the mobile device that's on your hip or in your hand every minute of the day, or a tablet device. So the reason that's important is because today's society says that it's 30% more expensive to market on mobile. So if I'm telling you this is going to be found on all three of those types of locations and apparatuses, I just want you to know that you're still saving even more money because it usually costs more to market on mobile. Does that resonate with everybody? Okay, so right now I'm going to take you live. We have another newcomer. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Actually, I'm going to show you something real quick. So Google recognizes the hashtag. As you can see on the screen behind me and you've been looking at, if I just type in the hashtag, it'll show me what I've searched previous, and it'll also show me hashtags that are trending on Google. If I put in A, it'll actually show me, I'm making a liar out of myself. Let's try that again. It'll actually show me different hashtags that are populating, and now it looks like Google has included the URLs for those things. Who knew? Ever-changing Google. If anybody knows all of their secrets, feel free to share with me. I'd like to know. And by the way, without sounding arrogant, I feel like I know a lot about the algorithm because I study it all the time to continue to improve our product. And I know you heard me say earlier that it is patent approved. That took 43 months, by the way. It was no easy feat for that to happen. So the fact that we have it, we'd like to share it with as many people as possible. Okay. So I think I have that spelled right. Let's just see. So what I did is I typed in a hashtag for Chandler Real Estate, and as you can see, the first position is an ad, the second position is an ad, the third position is Remax Masters Locator, and the fourth position is our client. So instantly buyers will see your video when they search with the hashtag. Once they click the video, they get to see your message of what you're saying. This is a real estate company that promotes their video online as well as just being positioned on page 1 of Google. That's what we want for all of our clients. We want to guarantee page 1 placement on Google or you don't pay for it. Did everybody hear that? We guarantee page 1 placement on Google or you don't pay for it. So I like to put your money where my mouth is and prove myself so that you understand what you're getting from your product. There's lots of people out there that will say that they can do something and then they don't really back it up. So I'd like to take that fear out of our conversation from the get-go, if that makes any sense. So once they're at your video, Google used to allow you to have what they called clickable ads. You can still make annotations as long as you have more than 10,000 views. You can still, you can no longer make cards. Since our last conversation, they've completely taken away cards from Google. However, in Martha's video, she shows everybody what she wants them to know. Same thing in this video, and I'm not going to play it the whole way, but basically this is just a draw video for the 990 real estate program. If you haven't heard of it, it might be worth checking out. They happen to be a client of ours. It's pretty cool, but they have a drawing video saying what they want them to know about their business. You may have heard of this guy. He has this big thing going against Zillow right now. His name is Greg Haig. He's advocating for all realtors against Zillow. If you didn't know of him, that's who this is. Excuse me. So basically what this does is it allows you to have a clickable link from your video to what we call a conversion page. Okay. Now, even though this is not the clickable link anymore, you will have a clickable link from your video, so everybody's clear. And then the conversion page can be one of two things. It can be your actual website framed in at the page, where your Google Analytics are attached to your website, and you can see how many people are clicking from the video. Or we can create a custom conversion page for you, and it can have whatever offer that you want. Okay, so there's two types of pages that we offer there, and that's all included in the setup process as well. Now, it will show you on your Google Analytics how many people referred from this conversion page, if it's a unique page that we build for you, and we'll also show you how many people came from the video on your Google Analytics. And we make sure all of that is cohesive before you start so that you can see everything. Does that make sense to everybody so far? Mm-hmm. So just to recap, it's one click, one video, and instantly your buyers get the message you want them to know about your business. And whether it's to call you, place orders, join your cause, or just maybe it's something philanthropic that you're promoting, whatever it is that you want to do, we can place you in front of those people so that they can engage with you. Okay, so as I mentioned before, this is a nationally recognized search. So wherever you search a hashtag, you could be in Pennsylvania, Florida, California, Oregon, Idaho. You're going to get the same search result for hashtag Scottsdale Real Estate, as I mentioned, as you would if you were searching here. Why is that different than the traditional search you do? What I mean by that is usually Google gives you the closest result to where you're searching from. Does everybody understand that? It's because we're using the hashtag mechanism to place you there so that you resonate in front of those people. Does that make sense? Great. So not only is it a national result and you can reap the benefits of knowing where your clients are coming from, the side effect is that it's international. So anywhere there's a Google search engine, and do you mind if I use you as an example? She has a Filipino radio show, and if somebody was searching from the Philippines on a Google search engine, they would find her message with that same hashtag that she's promoting on her radio show. And if you'd like me to show you a live example, I'll be glad to do so. Not a problem at all. You've seen the Mexico search engine, or anyone you want me to try, I can show you an example and it'll show up there. So in weeks, your hashtag keyword is found on all of the major search engines and any social mechanisms that you're promoting yourself on. So in a perfect world, people ask me, do I have to promote myself on social in order to get the page 1 search result? Let me be clear. We are going to provide you this page 1 search result whether you engage with that hashtag or not. Obviously, it's going to be more effective for your business if you engage with that hashtag and put it everywhere you advertise and on all your social media that you do. Fun fact about social media, don't do social media because someone tells you you have to. Do social media because you can manage it. Did everybody hear that? Okay, and I won't tell you that you're missing the boat on social media either. if you choose not to do it. It just was one more way to promote your business. And there's all these social mechanisms out there and everybody's hype on them, but if you can't manage them, you're not going to get the results that you're desiring from that social mechanism. So that's important to understand. So I mentioned earlier there's a way to track it. With your account, we actually give you what we call a dashboard. It's my patent pending dashboard. I laugh every time I say it because now I have myself in another position for another 43 months for this patent to be approved. They tell me the second patent's usually easier. I don't know if I believe them, just so everybody knows. So what it does is it allows you to go there, see how many views your video has, where the views are coming from, how many people click through to your website. All of those things are all in one dashboard that you can log into and see. So everybody knows. And it's connected, and I'm not certain if you can see that. It's rather small, but it says Google Analytics. We have Google Analytics connected, and in the future we're going to try to add the other social mediums that you might use in there as well, so you can go to one place to look at everything. Does that resonate? Great. So 34% of individuals use hashtags to follow categories or brands. We already learned that. This is a review of why you should use our service. Creates brand exposure and creates brand adoption as well as more customers for you. It promotes a call to action for your user engagement so that you can't miss. We want to give them a unique identifier or a KPI, whatever you guys call it, so that when they come to your landing page, you can extend that reach and they'll engage with you. We reduce your current pay-per-click costs. What that means, and I'll extrapolate a little bit on that, is I have been doing pay-per-click. That's how I started in my first business. This is my third startup, so everybody knows. So my first business, I just started doing pay-per-click for anybody that didn't know how to use the Google AdWords platform. All right, so I have had clients since 2006 that are still my client today, and I've taken them from spending, let's say, $15,000 down to spending $5,000, because I've done this a long time. I have 2 Google dedicated reps. We can make sure that you're maximizing your money and you're actually getting something for your result. And we connect everything together, which a lot of agencies don't do. They just run it on their own platform and then give you reports, and then they hope that you don't question or quit. We really want you to look at those reports and question them and make sure that you're actually getting what you deserve. So it can reduce that cost quite a bit. I've been through the word SEO, okay? I call myself an SEO specialist. I don't even say expert, but technically I can because I have more than 10 years experience, and it is the digital world. So in traditional, it's 20 years experience to be an expert, but in digital, they say it's 10. However, I have been through the same thing you have. If you've ever had someone try to sell you SEO and you feel like you never got anything from it, feel free to raise your hand and show me. Anyone? 2 or 3 hands out of the crowd. Okay, well, 90% of the people I talk to say that they never got anything out of SEO. I want to take that negative part of the conversation out of it and earn your respect and show you what you can do. That's part of the worksheet, so that you can hold anyone like me that you speak to accountable for what you do moving forward in your marketing strategy online. So anyway, we preempt your competitors from gaining the valuable search engine real estate, which is what Martha was referring to. We want to make sure you're there before they're there. And we were talking earlier. Tell me your name again, please. I'm sorry. Armando. He was saying, I could be first at something. And then I told him that if you do promote a hashtag with us on our platform, it's unique to you. We do not sell that to anyone else. So not only can you be first, you can be the only, which is great. So just so you know, it's exclusive to you. And then you realize a positive return on your investment. And then eventually what happens, just so you know, this is the part that we don't guarantee, but this does happen, is if you can see on the screen on the left-hand side, we've searched with a hashtag, okay? And on the right-hand side, we've searched without. And let me step over here so everybody can see the search results and let you know that you will be found eventually without that hashtag. When that happens, that's very powerful, because that means you no longer have to pay for pay-per-click and you no longer have to pay for SEO. We've eliminated those debts for you.